So I'll try to adjust the roller here. So let's see what it does now. I'm not sure it's tight enough actually. It feels like it's too loose, but I don't know how to adjust that. It's probably very complicated to adjust. I have a manual that I downloaded a PDF file. Yeah, it's the right direction. I've had to adjust this a number of times. The band was the belt was going into the machine before. Now it's time to come out. Still too far. I think what the problem is this big drive roller here, which has a kind of a rubber, like lamellae that grip the belts, the sanding belt. I think it's worn out. It's not cylindrical. It's conical. There's supposed to be a cover on here, but I have to adjust this off. I just let the cover off. It doesn't really serve any big purpose. So I will clean this stuff out of here, get this stuff out of here, and get all my ear protection, breathing protection on, and then I'll bring you back and you can watch me walk up and down with the machine a couple of times. So you get the idea. The sander wants to pull itself forward, of course. If you turned it on and just let go of it, it would go flying against the other wall. So it's your job to hold it back. And of course, only by holding it back does it really sand. And then of course, when you drag it back, when you pull it back, it's double difficult because it's trying to pull itself forward. But there's just no other way to that I know of to do a floor like this. There used to be real belt sanders that used a big wide belt that was very long, and they did a faster job and undoubtedly a better job, I presume, although this does actually, the floor will look like new when it's done. The old belt sanders, however, each belt cost like $100 or more, and you could easily damage one if you hit a nail or something. So they've really, I don't even know where I could rent one, or I haven't seen one in years. These drum sanders are, the belts cost $1 a piece or $1.50 or something like that, so it's really not a big deal. So there you are. That's the main job. I'm glad to have this much done. I'll show you the way the floor looks. This is within, say, 2 days of being finished. With me working alone, I mean, that's 2 days. A company would be doing this, they'd finish it tomorrow without a doubt. Karin is going to now start on the edges. We have a special sander for doing the edges, a disc sander, and I'll show you. I'll try to get a picture of her, a video of her using that too. Okay, thanks for watching. Be with you again. It's now Tuesday morning, the 18th or whatever that is. And Karin and I helped her last night. We got this, we got the corners, the edges of the room cleaned up. They just need to be now sanded with finer paper. We did them with 18 grit, which took off all the oxblood paint and the cement that was left on them. And she'll do 24, 40, and 60 tonight and 80 tomorrow, and then we'll be ready for the final polishing or sanding, which I'll probably do with the the big single disc sander. This machine will now, I'll finish doing the, I've got 40 in there now, 40 grit now. I had finished doing the 40 another time, one more time, and then I'll put 60 in, 80, and I may go to 100 with this machine to get the boards as smooth as possible before we use the disc sander. But I'll have to just see how it looks. I spent the whole morning cleaning up, putting tools away that we no longer need, taking down bags and bags and bags of sawdust, and used sanding belts. And now I'll finally get around to doing the major work here of sanding these floors smooth. They're nice and smooth from the standpoint of the boards themselves are smooth, and it's just now a matter of getting the surface smoothed out. So I'll work on that a while, and if there's anything interesting, I'll bring you back.